Hello, hello, hello. Do you want to know how many windows of Firefox I had open? And how many of them had at least one tab that was my own dashboard? Because the answer is 4. And I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, Sims has once again reminded me why I normally treat this game like an overpriced dress-up and house builder and not the actual gameplay. No, that's fair. Sims is a perfectly sound game that has no bugs whatsoever. Hi Zier, how are you? Actually, how are all of the rats? Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday. I've been gaslighting myself into thinking that it was later in the week, and I don't know why. But my brain has continued to think that it was Wednesday or Thursday for a while. I don't know what's happened. Well, I do know some of what's happened. I had to go in early today. But I don't know why that made it later in the week in my head. The human mind is an enigma. Anyways, we're playing Undertale today. I almost said Deltarune out of reflex. We're gonna see how many tries it takes for me to kill Undyne the Undying. It's gonna be a lot, but I also have a trick up my sleeve. Because I realized one of the sections where I tend to take a lot of damage is one that I find annoying to do with a keyboard. And Steam input works on Undertale, so I could use my controller to do that part. I jokingly type-tapped Eat Monday rats this morning, and as I typed it, and for 10 seconds after, I just stare at it and go, wait, but it is Monday, despite having literally just left therapy, which was only on Tuesdays. What are days, anyways? Days are fake. Let's play video games. But I do hope everybody's doing okay. Yeah, let's switch really quickly. Boop.
Cheese.
Cheese. I love cheese. Hi, Blossom. We're gonna have to move the window around again. I also... Hello, Undertale. I forgot to rebind this one to the right game. There we go. There we go. I think it's like right here? We'll find out. Okay, so if I go over here... Ah, now I can see where the edges of the window are.
Shit, I was so angry at Sims, I almost forgot MILF.
MILF! Anyways. Whee! Have fun killing Sans, Blossom. Been on a writing kick lately, which is awesome. I wrote fanfiction of my Pathfinder game last night, and today I'm writing a story that I probably can't publish until after I finish Flim. Until I realize that sometimes I just repeat what you guys say at me. And then I go, I should not do that, but sometimes it's just words like flim, so what's the harm there? I can't publish until after I finish a longer other story that I'm also excited about, but not currently writing. You know what? Have fun. Have fun doing the things and stuff. Live a good life. So we're gonna do a couple of attempts without the keyboard. Or with the keyboard. Hold on. Let me get my words in order. With the keyboard. And then I'm going to try with the controller. 3 stream streak. Hell yeah, super. Gonna get frozen treat? Yes, do that. Also, I'm skipping all this dialogue because we don't need to see this again.
Also, I've been here forever apparently.
You've been here for 9 months. Seer, did I ever ask you for an object on your 6th month? Zir, tell me an object that goes inside of a pot in Minecraft. Please and thank you. That you like. It can be a flower, it can be a cactus, it can be saplings. I think the only one I don't regularly do is a wither rose. But it could be anything. That I like? Oh, that's way harder. Don't worry, you have time to think about it. Also, thank you for the 9 months. I appreciate you. Excuse me while I just punch Undyne. Well, actually, no, I'm kicking Undyne. I've got shoes on. She's gone wibbly wobbly. Hold on, I think I need to do this. Beep. There we go. Okay. Bam, 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 bam. Hi, Clover. Bam, 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 bam. I was jamming too hard. Also, it's still so loud. I realized I can turn it down. Like, physically in my ear, I can turn it down. And also, I'm gonna turn down my hair. I need to stop skipping things. Like, these are the sections that I'm talking about where I have a tough time with mouse and keyboard, but I'm infinitely... I say as I dodged everything. I'm infinitely better at a section like that with a controller. And those are some of the sections that have historically kicked my ass. Okay. Flowering potted azalea. The flowering azalea. Pot azalea. Flower. Flower azalea. I'll know what that means. Hi, Darren. I hope you're having a good time zone. Whoops. It's this. I am bad at the angles. Really bad at the angles. Whereas with a controller, I'm a little bit able to, like, finesse those angles a little bit more. Jesus! Jesus! I forgot that that one happens, it's just circles. I just think that's a really hard attack to dodge. Watch this. We're switching to the controller. Well, as soon as it recognizes that I have a controller again. Because it likes to fight. There it goes. Okay, so I have a controller now. Watch me do this even worse this time. Beep. Okay, Undyne, time to fight. Bam, 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 bam. Nope, I keep thinking it's the opposite. Bam, 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 bam. One hit. Oops. Now, we're back. This is now the attack that I screw up all the time when I do it on keyboard. Watch me fail it even harder now that I've said that it's easier for me to do. That's what I mean, is I can, like, wiggle more. The best thing about repressing my memories of the Once Upon a Time TV show is that I constantly look at actors and go, I know you from something, but I cannot place. And then 50% of the time, it's that show. And 25% of the time, it's Gotham. Arguably just as bad a show. Each time feels like I am shooting that actor because I don't recognize them from any of their good work. There's definitely a Sans simulator. I would not be surprised if somebody had an Undyne simulator. I didn't mean to hit that poorly. I'm gonna die. Fight or don't. I keep not dying. I know I'm at the part where it just repeats attacks forever and I need to just suck it up and do damage, but... If I can survive this attack by the skin of my fucking teeth. God damn it. Wait, no, I like this attack. Never mind, it took 2 turns. It took 2 attempts and a controller. Why do I keep setting myself up for this? I'm like, it's gonna take so long. I'm so bad at this. And then I stream and my brain goes, 2 attempts. You're fine. Stop. Damn it. So even that power, it wasn't enough? Hmm? If you think I'm gonna give up hope, you're wrong. Because I've got my friends behind me. They might be dusty. Elfie's told me that she would watch me fight you. And if anything went wrong, she would evacuate everyone. By now, she's called Asgore and told him to absorb the 6 human souls. And with that power, this world will live on. Bye-bye. I still recognize Sebastian Stan first and foremost as the Mad Hatter that I was sad didn't make it into season 2. Oh my god, wait, hold on. Sebastian Stan was the Mad Hatter. Oh my god, I forgot about that. Well, now I want to watch Once Upon a Time and see it be trash. Didn't think it would take long based on single Gerson. Okay, no, the single Gerson is an enigma, and I'm sure if we do if I get to that again, I will never do it a single try ever again. Ever. Determination. That was a once in a lifetime moment, and it was purely because I was not here mentally. Welcome. Specifically to tea. I like the lava. Look at that lava moving. My love. My one true love. It's a water cooler. Take a cup of water? Yes. You take a cup of water. I figured out the ladder attack in like 3 or 4 attempts last night, and I'm still riding that high. Hell yeah. The water evaporated from the heat. The cup evaporated too. Water cooler, I love you with my whole heart. You are my favorite character. Save. Oh, 40 left. Time to go kick some monster butt. Hello. Do you want to talk to me at all? Tra-la-la, I am the riverman. Or am I the river woman? Doesn't really matter. I love to ride in my boat. Would you care to join me? No. Then perhaps another time. Or perhaps not. It doesn't really matter. The river person really does not care about anything else that is going on. Shadow the Rizzler, I have questions. And I don't want answers. Steal things from fridge. Take a package of noodles? Yes. I forget how much the noodles do. Info. Aether! Hello! It doesn't say I'm taking things. No, I can't take things. How was your stream? Oh! I've never checked this before on this kind of run. It's a half-empty bag of dog food. You just remembered something funny. I don't like that. It's a beat-up figurine of a female human with cat ears. It's a computer. It's accessing some kind of puzzle in Snowden. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, there you are. You ugly little creature. You've made quite a name for yourself. Such infamy. I'm impressed. And yes, Aether, I did beat Undyne. It took 2 tries in a controller. But I did it really fast, and I expected it to take like 6 tries. There was a lot of me saying I'm gonna die, and then I didn't die, so it's fine. Oh yes, if you're looking for Alphys, she's not here. Well, you were busy doing your, thing. She was running around evacuating people to safety. Now, they're in a place where you'll never get to them. Deciding not to fight you. My, she really is the only smart one, isn't she? Oh, how sassy. You're just itching to get your hands on me, aren't you? Well, too bad. This world needs stars more than it needs corpses. Toodles! Bye-bye. I want to go in the wall. Can I go in the wall? Is there anything up here that I can do differently? Oh. Looks like Alfie's work table. Seems dusty. Is that a tubby custard machine? It's a tubby custard machine. Pink goop drips from this strange machine. Tubby custard machine. Wardrobe is full of dirty lab coats and a single clean dress. There are letters from many monsters here. Frogget, Snowy, Doggo. They're all unopened. That is just an ice cube. An incredible invention. When not in use, this bed folds into an extremely easy to draw box. Never mind, it is not an ice cube. Yum. Whee! Oh yeah, this is where I used to hunt for monsters. Wish to fight Toby Fox? It's fine. Surely. So anyways, I have to kill 40 things. Woo! Actually, can I just go run into the wall? Oh, it's worse in this one. I don't like it.
BW, whoa.
Oh, whoa, whoa. I'm trying to think if there's anything interesting that's been going on, but the only thing that comes to mind is everything happening with Bishoujo, and that's not really a happy topic. It is just disappointing. And also kind of incredible how fast that community came together to say no. Sundari plan. New what? Just news. I forgot that she explodes like that. It's like the lady who played Snow White, who has played so many wonderful roles such as Why Kill Women Kill or Mona Lisa Smile, but no, it's just Snow White. Yeah. It's spin time. I need to kill 40 things. We're at 38 now, but it's gonna take a while. I guess I could just keep walking. Merry-go-round of death? Yeah. I do like the way that this one just moves. Hi, Pyro. Homestuck reference. Hate him? Why do you hate him? He's just a pun on Pyro and also rope. 37. Homestuck reference? Terezi, it's Terezi's last name is very close to the name of that monster. Man, no laser time. Stupid. I miss my lasers. It's a switch. Press it. Lasers. Never mind, I want them off again. No, I don't want to do this. I'm gonna scream. Why are you gonna scream? No, this is the puzzle to open the door. Oh, not what I wanted. Still not what I wanted. I need to stop doing that. Getting closer, but still not there. You're doing fine. I too am scream. There's a lot to scream about lately, I think. Hi, buddies. Hi, Zier. You're here. So that means Undyne. She's... like, Undyne, we'll avenge you. Oh. I've killed the gay. I've killed the gays. My love increased because I killed the gays. Oh, I shouldn't have come here, should I? Oh wait, no, because there's nothing going on. We don't get to do cooking show. Which is very sad. Can I still have this? It's glued to the table. God damn it. Genocide Run, it does feel homophobic. But also, can we just admire the effects on this pixel art that Toby has done to do the heat waves? Because it's just really nice. And I think about it a lot. He did a good job. Elevator time. Please select a location. I don't remember exactly where I'm supposed to be going, so we're just gonna go on an adventure. Right? Well, I want to go on an adventure. Oh yeah, this is the Muffet fight area. I think there's a Muffet fight. Right? Oh no, there is. Did you hear what she said? Said a human wearing a striped shirt will come through. I heard that they hate spiders. I heard that they hate everybody. I heard that they like to tear their legs off. I mean, that does check out for me. Not me as a person, just zip. We're definitely gonna die. That they have some awful taste. What a shame. A human comes through and they aren't even fit to be eaten. Oh well. Rotten ingredients can always be discarded. Hi, Muffet. Hi, Muffet. This one makes me sad. Unkatsu jam. Yep. Yep. No. I should probably go in an area where I can grind monster kills. I also need to look for, there's a couple of things that you can get. I forget their exact locations, but there's another weapon and then there's another... Oh wait, that's not it. There's another weapon and then there's a... piece of armor from here. And I just don't remember where they are. Unjams your rat. Oh, that's just a puzzle. Cactus. You stop to smell the flowers. That's the cactus that loves you! Hold on. Wait, no, I want to look at this again. Cool, so if I walk like that, I can also stop myself. Hold on. That's the cactus that loves you! Am I wrong? Is that not the cactus from upstairs? In Deltarune? I'm like 95% sure it's that cactus. I think this is just another puzzle, but I want to make sure that I'm not missing the chest. I could also go back over to the elevator and we can go look at the other floors before we go to from much further. Because again, I'm at like 30 something? 35? And I definitely don't want to screw this up. Oh, nope, not allowed in there. Will it just tell me no? No, okay. We're back here again. And that's the boat. Okay. L1 is there. Easy peasy. I think we were at R3. So what's at R2? It is an event that we are not allowed to go back to. We are allowed to go here. Oh, this is where we were before. Okay. Easy peasy. No. Go back in here. This wasn't selectable before, so this must be right at where... I think I'm missing something. Oh no, I'm not. Okay. Ah. A puzzle. Man. I sure wonder how this puzzle went. Surely it was an easy puzzle. I have tried to legitimately solve that puzzle when I've played this game before. I've never been good at it. Is this where we get a gun? Gun. Anyways, give me gun. Don't you want 5G? Could I take the 5G? Hold on. Steal? Wonderful. I've taken their 5G. No more cell phones for them. Okay, we're gonna put that in there. I'm eating the snowman pieces, or at least one of them. Can I buy a burger? No. Talk. Evacuation? Evacuation? You're yanking my chain, you little weirdo. So what if everyone else left work? So what if nobody's buying anything? Par for the course, little weirdo. Par for the course. Okay. Have a good night, T. Take care of yourself. It's some kind of TV show featuring Mettaton. Also, thank you for the blink. Like, nobody came and stuff is such a wonderful way for silence to speak in the alley. Toby did really keep those voices going. Also, thank you for the stretch and for the water break. I need to figure out, do I need to go back to a spot to grind things? Or was there an area over here where I ran into monsters? No answer. It's locked from the inside. No answer. No answer. Don't I have the key on me? Use the mystery key, but nothing happened. Think you need to grind before where the knights were? Probably. We're gonna go back. But now I have gun! Aren't you excited? We have gun now. Actually, no, we can't go back that way. The knights were... Can I go back? Hold on, actually, here's an interesting question. Can I go back into Alphys' house, and can I go back into the roundabout where I go kill everything? The answer is probably yes. We're gonna go walk in a circle for a while. Wonderful. Ready for merry-go-round time? We live here now. But I have a gun. It's empty, but I have it. Do you think it does enough damage? Jesus. Whee! So we're at 34? We're at 32 now. I remember that this area is like... Not that like absolute worst, but I remember that this one felt really bad. Because of how much time I had to spend walking in a circle just to get other things to appear. And again, Zir taught me on the last time I was doing this that you can just like walk up to a wall and press up and down at the same time, but obviously like that's not fun. I used to just walk in a circle. I would just do this. Does it count if I do this? Does this count as walking? Oh. Sure. I hate that attack. I don't care. Because that's the number one thing I see is people doing the Undertales, the funky wall thing. Yeah, I didn't pay attention. I'm just gonna walk right here. This is just Zip getting a really good workout. Kara really wants to attack things. This is how we're doing it. We're just gonna stand here and we're just gonna do this. And we're gonna listen to the slow version of this song. Which I actually kind of like this version of this song, as weird as it is. Again, this is like a Toby Fox doesn't make a non-banger of a song kind of moment. There we go. Oh god. She really explodes. Every single time. Back from the endless Undyne fight, I got 30 seconds on hard. I'm happy. What's happening? I need to kill like 30 more things. So we're using the platforms that move to just stand here and press one button and wait for things to come here. You know, as efficient people do. We're not efficient here. I'm just hanging out. I'm just thinking about all the projects I could be working on and how I want to work on all the projects. There's so many things to do. Don't you have all the way to Metadon to get the rest of your kills? Yeah, but this is really convenient to just sit here and do that. And to watch Tsundere plane explode 50 billion times. I do want to go up and around. There's a save up here, right? 28. Sounds like fun? Listen, this is my favorite activity. See, we can just keep walking in all sorts of weird places inside of this weird merry-go-round. Try to skip the corners of the big twisty thing. There's a, Toby put, like, an invisible platform there so that you don't do weird stuff. I forget- oh, not that one. Yeah, it's those. Obsidian apparently doesn't know the word axe. I'm not surprised. Can I get close to one of the corners, maybe? Ooh. No. It's a program, Aether, not a person. I wish I could just get to the thing, but I can't get to it from here. I can just walk infinitely right here. It's Super's OC. I mean, it can be. Super can also have an OC named Obsidian. Who doesn't know what an axe is. Well, he does? Well, then we've just invented a new headcanon for Obsidian. No idea what the word axe is. It doesn't matter if the character actually does know what it is, or even, hilariously enough, use an axe for anything. He now doesn't know it. Think Super's Obsidian is too depressed to care about words? You can care about words and be depressed. These are very trippy to look at. Sorry, I was just staring at the platforms. And I've never just sat here. Depressed people tend to care about words a lot, actually. There have been a lot of authors that have been depressed, so... At least a couple of them care. Okay, I'm bored. I want to run. Ugh. That's too many bombs. I don't know what number we're on. You think I would start keeping track, but no, I just patently do not. $23. Look, the job's done when the job's done. Yeah. You have to do the rest of the core with but nobody came every 8 steps. It's fine. I love the contrast of this existing in the background while I play Animal Crossing. Listen. Sometimes you just need to balance the vibes. And if, in order to balance the vibes, you need a little bit of a murder hobo situation in a video game, as well as calm, peaceful time in a video game, that's what you need. The number of times where I have played something incredibly violent while listening to very, like, happy, wholesome content is a lot. Me actively fighting the demons in Splitgate while listening to just peaceful podcasts was infinite during COVID era. I have also been watching, like, Girl with the Dogs, which is she's a pet groomer who will take on, like, very serious situations to help people out. And I've been, like, watching her do grooming on, like, various dogs and cats while playing Destiny. So it's just extreme violence on one screen and dogs screaming on the other, but it's a wholesome piece of content because she cares about the animals and just wants them to be happy, healthy. Bye-bye. My love increased. I want to go back on this merry-go-round. I liked this one. This one makes me happy. Whee! It's definitely not me, Aether. Oh, you can have this one. There you go. Okay, Super, I'm taking this away from you. I know nothing about Obsidian. You can tell me that I'm wrong. I don't think Obsidian knows what axes are. I don't know what he thinks axes are, but I don't think he knows what axes are. Star, what are you watching that is people yelling at each other and threatening to stab each other in the back? Is this reality TV? Star isn't watching anything. Sounds like Jersey Shore. My wife loves her stories. You know what? That's fair. Huh? $69, nice! We won't talk about how I screwed that up. Well, yeah, of course he won't know what axes are since he's blind. Well, listen, he can be told the idea of axes, but I don't think he knows what axes are. Alright, we're gonna go get more health. I know what axes are. Time. I'm not gonna question that. No, you cannot have an axes. 18 more. Her favorite isn't on anymore. Bad Girls Club. If it has trashy ladies being trashy, it's her jam. I'm not gonna say no to that. I has axes. I can only think of the Hasbro joke. Hi, Hasbro. Do you Hasbro? Except Hasbro sucks, and I hate that their name is such a good joke. Maybe it's because they're a joke. Who knows? Wow. Wow. You know what I need to remember to add to the pantheons that I have? I need more trickster gods. I need a trickster god that will show up somewhere and just gaslight somebody on what the idea of an axe is. Blossom, you are a middle school boy in my heart now. Is it a bad time to mention that I wear axe body spray? Oh no. I need to get back on Art Fight, but I also want to write and I don't want to set up CSP on Linux yet. Do what the heart desires. I also don't want to figure out how to get my tablet working on Linux. I wish you luck with that portion. Whenever you have the energy to do so. Rats, I miss you, even though you're right here. I want to gather you all in my arms and hold you gently. That's very different from the vibe in my head where I wanted to be violent with the rats. I think we need Rat Fight Club. Mine is technically deodorant for girls because all the normal scents are fucking gross. Sometimes I want to learn Chinese just so I have more OS options. That's valid and real. I feel bad whenever I get attacks on Art Fight and don't like make at least as many attacks in general or retaliate or whatever it's called. Don't feel bad about that. You're one person doing your own thing. Some of the artists on Art Fight, this is not a judgment, but some of the artists on Art Fight don't have a lot going on, or they're in school, or they're on break. They've got different, like, schedules that they follow. You don't have to be like them. Your abilities in time are different than everybody else's, and that's okay. I don't remember how many we have left, and I wish to heal. But also just wear whatever deodorant you want. I wear Old Spice because I like the smells better. I said 14, right? Yes. Non-body spray Axe can be bad smelly, but normally fine, like I can deal with it. The problem is when it's a body spray, the middle school boys will empty an entire can onto their body over the course of a school day. Yeah, they do that. I mean, it'd be one thing if I got a lot of attacks, then I'd be like, okay, that's reasonable to not match them, but I feel bad because I've gotten like 3 attacks compared to the 1 I've been able to make this year. No, you're fine. Don't feel bad about it. I wear the tears of my enemies? That's sad. For them. I really hate gendered cleaning products. I have a secret hack for everybody that isn't a hack, and if you're at this point, well, I actually don't know how old you are. Don't tell me how old you are. Also, ads are happening. If you are at any point thinking about, like, oh, well, these ones cost more, this is something else, use the product that does the thing. It does not matter what the gender on the bag or packaging says. It doesn't matter what the price is. If it's the cheapest thing and it makes you happy, get that one. If it has a different smell and it costs a little bit more and you're willing to pay that, do it. It doesn't matter. Companies will try to sell you an image of what you should or should not be like in your life because you're an age or a gender, perceived gender even. It doesn't fucking matter. Do what makes you happiest. Feels like I'm violating the spirit of Art Fight by like basically asking for free art and not giving back. Then do one Art Fight this week. Not even today, just this week. Make your attempt at giving back. That's good enough as long as you're trying. I'm between -40 and 9,231. Well, Supers just outed themselves as being 9,230 years old. Real, not fake, not gaslighting, very real. Well, I can get behind the sentiment. It really is both as hard and as easy as stop caring. Yeah. Care about what matters to you, not what matters to others. That's the way that I would probably phrase it rather than just stop caring. Feel free to care as much as you want. Just make sure that you're not caring about things that don't matter. I've already been banned before for being infinite old, therefore both too old and too young to be in chat together. I screwed up that attack, but that's fine. Bombs. If your roommates or family or something can't stand how you smell, it's worth a consideration at least. Yes. I'm at 12 now. I missed these attacks instead of constant bones hitting me. I'm sorry, Super. I don't know, maybe this is part of getting older, because not that I cared immensely about what society thought about me as a person, but I do look back on some of the things that I tried to do as like a 20-year-old in college, and I wish I could just hold my face in my hands, look myself directly in the eyes and go, it doesn't fucking matter. To some of the things that I got really hung up on. Felt shitty, but at the same time I got really into other brain things that month and didn't want to draw, which isn't my fault. Sometimes you just have to go, alright, I did what I could, and that might suck, but oh well. I just need to get good at art, me no liking my art. Just keep practicing. It goes for everything, keep practicing. Look for feedback when you can, keep practicing. In all things. Because I think I used to care more about, like, what games people cared about, which is something really weird to think about now. And I realized, had I just played the games that made me happy or focused more on playing the things that made me happy, I would have had a happier time. Whereas now I'm here and I go, yeah, but what if I play Vampire Survivors for like 50 hours? And I take no notes and I care not at all. And I don't care. Am I missing out on some games that people think are the best? Maybe, but I'm having fun. I'm really bad at this. Ow. They made me blow up. I can't act like I don't know nobody. Also remember, and this is something very important that I think doesn't get talked about nearly as much in as many places. If you are practicing a creative pursuit, 8 more. If you are practicing a creative pursuit and you find yourself looking at your work, whatever it is, and saying this is the worst thing in the world that I've ever seen, the other thing I want you to remember is that the growth process for creative work is not a line. It is not just an up graph line. It is a series of 2 lines. On one is your technical skill, and on the other are your tastes. And you develop your tastes by consuming content, particularly related to whatever you're doing. So for artists, looking at other art, studying things that people do. For writers, it's reading things. For comic artists, it's reading comics. Like, all these things contribute. And when you feel your skill plateauing and getting worse, that is because your taste and your perception and your ability to pick apart art is getting better. And eventually you'll stop being able to pick apart all that stuff, and then your skill will creep up, back up to a point where it feels like it plateaus or dips again. And that's okay. Just don't be like Tsundere Plane and blow up. And I know that it's super frustrating, but I think one of the things that has always helped me with working on creative things is just to, as Wu said, stop caring as much. And is just to find something that makes me happy to work on. The gap is the gap between taste and skill. It's a very good thing to keep in mind, and to not let it keep you down. Yes. Blow up and act like you don't know nobody. Yeah. But I feel this way constantly with writing, and I've gone through this throughout my life, and I'm at one of those like weird plateaus right now, and that's why I started working on the wide world. I wasn't enjoying the other work I was doing. I was picking myself apart so much based on other work that I had read, and going like, well, the stuff I'm creating is worthless. And I was like, no, wrong way to look at this. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna start making things from scratch. I'm gonna go look at this world building, and then I'm going to just have fun, and I'll write things along the way, and I'll find the things that make me happiest to work on. You ever think about how Joel could be better as a Gar? Okay, well now I have to go find several pictures of a Gar and make them spin. Or, if one of the drawing rats gets really bored and really wants to, if you make a Joel that is just a Gar, it can be the shittiest Gar ever. I don't care. We can also use that. If you upload it to BTTV, even better. So that's actually one of the weird things that I don't experience this in my writing. Like, I can look at my writing and go, this could be better, and it's not all frustrating to me. I know how to adjust and rewrite and fix the issues. Drawing is the most frustrating thing in the world, though, because it's a constant process of, I know this isn't what I want, but I don't know how to make it something I want. Yeah, it's a gap moment. There might be a point in time where that happens with your writing, but that's not a right now issue. Put relevant video in medias, thank you. I think I know what video you're talking about. Hold on, we'll put zip on the thing. Ooh, yes, I have seen that one, and I did really like it. I think the gap in drawing also feels worse because a lot of artists can see, and even non-artists can see exactly what they would want to put on the paper. And it's hard to sometimes go, well, I want that on the paper or on the drawing tablet, and get it to happen in the way that you exactly want it. And I think that's where it becomes more frustrating, is the visualization of it. Whereas writing feels like a puzzle. I'm finding the right words in the right configuration and the right formatting to get somebody to feel an image that I feel. However I feel it. And that's more like puzzly than frustrating. I'm not sure what will happen with my writing though. Like, it's not something I've ever experienced with my writing, just period. Like, I'll read a masterwork and then read my writing, be able to see the gap in ability, but it doesn't bother me at all. Maybe a lot more zen about my writing being bad. Again, I think it might just be a difference of like perception? I don't know. Or maybe you just had a lot more time to be very chill with your writing. Because I also went to school for it, so I have a lot of like, not built-in zen to mentally protect myself, but I used to beat myself up over my writing being bad. when I was in middle school and high school. I'd be like, well, parts of this suck and I don't know how to fix it because I lacked the tools to do so. So I did all that mental beating up forever ago, and then I went to college, got a degree in English, where I didn't have the time. Like, physically, there was no time to beat myself up over issues. If I tried to do that, I would have ruined my whole week. I took so much damage. Bam. So I kind of like trained out of myself the need to beat myself up over my writing. Now I just beat myself up over my process. Also, sometimes you just need to make bad art, be less precious with the lines and colors, throw some experiments at it, just go until you don't want to anymore. If it doesn't look perfect, it's because you didn't try too hard, and if it looks better than expected, then hell yeah. Yeah. 90% of all my art/drawings are done with a mindset of we cannot delete shit. You make a mistake, either the next action has to be getting rid of it, or we are making it part of the feature of this picture. For writing, I will delete pages or reorder and just mess around and revise more when I feel I can with drawing/art. It's an interesting, I would love to see more studies in like how people's brains work with writing versus art, because they're both very creative endeavors, but I want to see studies of like the differences that people have. I just want to know. Also, I want to do figure eights now. I cannot do figure eights. Actually, I can do figure eights. No, I can't do figure eights because the other one still is the other way too. I wish I could do figure eights. I'll dream about it. I think probably what helped is that I could never be bothered to go back and edit my writing. I've never edited a submitted essay for any class ever, so I partly learned how to make first drafts that I think are decent but not great. I still struggle with not being able to edit my writing. It's a very but I already did that feeling, even though it improves a lot. I know a lot of people like that. I know a lot of professional artists that... Who was it? Hold on, there was an artist, Who was it? I don't remember who it was. It was a sci-fi fantasy author, but they talked about... There's a certain chapter number that if they get to that chapter number and something's not clicking, the draft is doomed and they know it. And it's just one of those things that they've learned from all of their experiences of writing. And I know that a lot of people, like, there's a lot of interesting quirks that people have with their own process and how they go about things. And it's things like that, but that's part of what makes you you. It's why also, like, if you're ever reading advice on, like, creative process, even though it is, like, cliched in the original context in which you hear this a lot is not good and you should never follow it. If anybody gives you creative advice, try all of it. Keep what resonates, throw out what doesn't. And most of the time people use that with like tarot cards and things on the internet, and they're like, take what resonates, throw away everything else. And I'm like, okay, but also sometimes people need to just like take the advice that they don't want to hear to their face, but that's not relevant. Try everything, try every suggestion, try all of the different methodologies, figure out what works, what doesn't work. I know people that don't like editing at all, and they will do their best to write such a fine first draft that technically they're writing multiple drafts in their head at once, and they are only putting down on paper the better words that they think about. So like, they take a lot longer to write a first draft, but their first draft doesn't need as much revision. I know people that like word vomit and then cut paragraphs upon paragraphs just because it doesn't fit what they want. And then they never save any of the extra paragraphs and it stresses me out. Nope. Also sometimes, oh yeah, no, the making bad art is a hard one. And that's like an even harder one to like try to give advice on because there's a lot of like mental barriers that you have to like... Three left. There's a lot of like mental barriers that you have to get over in order to make bad art and just give up. And for writing, I do brain dump sessions. That helps me get out the bad writing or like just get out words so that I can start thinking in a better way for creating. For a lot of artists, I know some people will do like warm-up sketches or other things and they're like, I'm setting my timer for 15 minutes. I'm sketching for those 15 minutes, this one character or this one idea, and then I'm done. And then I move on to the next one. And they'll do like 2 or 3 of those before trying to do something more serious. I know some people, especially like pixel artists, will be like, I just want to draw this one object. And I don't care how this one object turns out, this is what I am drawing. When I need to get out bad writing feels, I do 6 random words and then try to write a shitty Sestina from that. Listen, if it works, it works. I missed. I think another thing that helped me get good first drafts is I did a lot of live text RP for years, so I had to learn to edit my thought process as I was typing, which is why I sometimes send weird messages because I've edited like 3 times in place. Sometimes those edits fail to clean themselves up. No, I understand. I've done the same thing. I used to do a lot more role-playing on the internet. There's definitely some writing quirks that I have that are because of that part of my life. But also, like, at that same time period, I was writing chaptered fan fiction just for myself that I would then print out and edit. So, there's a kind of neurodivergence there that's going on that I can't really tell you what the flavor is. There was something going on. Miss Wattpad Worry Cat roleplay? No, I don't, but I kind of do sometimes. I don't. Mostly because I think at that point I had moved on from the roleplay scene, and so the Wattpad scene was scaring me. Just a little bit. Because then I looked back on the way that I used to live life and I was like, yeah, no, that's fine. They can have their weird things. I had my weird things. I turned out mostly fine. Probably. Then I hit the end of high school and suddenly I was 100% burnt out on text roleplay and dropped all the places I did roleplay on overnight. My weekly writing word count dropped from easily tens of thousands to 0. Listen, it happens. It was so silly because, first chapter was application page and then the rest of the chapters were just locations and people would just do comment chains to roleplay events. That's amazing. That's innovative. It kind of is innovative, though. Internet culture is so interesting and weird. Was the main thing I did on Wattpad. I just think about how many I got sold to One Direction fanfic projects existed, and then my head hurts. Okay, but why do I kind of want to design a forum for role players? I don't need to do that. I don't have the time and energy and know-how. Once tried to make a Steven Universe AU comic, only got through 2 pages. I mean, you could try it again. There's no shame in trying again. I might write it this time. You do whatever you want. I mean, there are still role-playing forums, if that's what you mean. No, I mean, I want to design one from the ground up that I think would work really nicely with a whole bunch of the issues that I had with old websites. And, like, features that would help you follow the threads all the way through various things, and, like, people could stitch together a way to, like, view a character's story. Ways to preserve some of that. Oh, it'd be so good. See, the problem was that some did get big, but most were like 10 to 15 people, were not very active consistently, which meant having 16 different locations and 4 different clans that couldn't interact meant sometimes it felt sparse. But also, most of these books allowed you to submit like 3 characters to play as. Yeah, there was a lot of that. I just remembered having issues. Granted, I did less comment roleplay like Minty is talking about, and I did more forum or, do we get to end with Tsundere Plane? Tsundere Plane, are you the last thing I killed? Oh my god, we ended with Tsundere Plane. Wonderful. Jesus Christ. No, it's not the end of stream yet. We still have a while. But I did more like... I did a couple of forum or like DM-based things. Why are you going back into the loop? Because I'm going down here. The elevator's already open to where we need to go. It's technically faster to just go backwards through here. And go up here. And I think we're going to here. Whee! I did roleplay on StarCraft 2 of all things. That checks out. We'll save again. Okay. To the core. I don't think we need to go here. We'll go here. Hi, Metaton. My, so you finally arrived. After our first meeting, I realized something ghastly. There are monsters in the core, by the way. Are there any more? Do I need to quit and come back? Hold on, let's die. You see, I can't be a star without an audience. Besides, there's some people I want to protect. Eager as always, eh? But don't touch that dial. There's something you haven't accounted for. As any true fan would know, I was first created as a human eradication robot. It was only after becoming a star that I was given a more photogenic body. However, those original functions have never been fully removed. But any closer and I'll be forced to show you my true form. Fine then. Ready? It's showtime! Sorry. Okay. I guess you don't want to join my fan club. Explosion. Anyways. Hold on, but it says determination. Do you think Mettaton learned how to explode from Tsundere Plane? Possibly. There's 100G inside the trash can. Mine. On bridge? This bridge? Nope. What guys? What guys? Where'd the guys go? Trash can. A glam burger? Yes. No, you probably can't do it after Mettaton. But also, when I got into the core area, the save did say determination, so I know that there's no monsters to fight. Oh, not here. Yum. Is there anything else for me to take? No. Actually, I'm gonna save up here again. Warrior's Path is just like a couple optional fights. They count towards Geno if you haven't finished the count yet, but do still spawn even if you've cleared your quota. That makes sense.
No cursed fact this time. I just got home from closing and have to be back in 6 hours, so just a quick hi, resub, and bounce.
Isn't that
I
illegal?
hope you enjoy the K-pop PPL I've been sending you, traitor.
Thank you, Ibit. Take good care of yourself. Don't die. Welcome to elevator time. So how's everybody doing? It's basically just a couple more challenging regular enemy fights. I think so. Is it almost time? Yes. Time for the easiest enemy? Don't say that about me. Fun fact, I used to be very afraid of elevators. I think that's valid, though. Elevators are terrifying. Also, I wish we got to spend more time in this castle area. Like, inside of the actual castle, not just walking on the wall. Like, I want to walk around the city streets of the castle. Yeah, to kind of get over that. Was it an uplifting experience time? I couldn't stand it, I'll tell you that. No, it's just our home deliveries during back to school get huge. We do pack and ship shoes out from stores. Usually we get like 10 at max without back to school. Recently our minimum has been about 25 shoes we have to pick, pack, and ship. Jesus, I'm so sorry. Save again. He leaves them in the kitchen and the hallway. Why am I... There are 2 keys. Ooh, we're getting spicy now. Man, there's something I want to look at. Oh, okay. Howdy, Zip! You finally made it home. Remember when we used to play here? Boy. Today is gonna be just as fun. Hold on, we gotta... It's me, Zip. I didn't mean to come in here. #1 trophy. It's a trophy. #1 Nose Nuzzle Champs 98. The entries are always the same. You took the key and put it on your phone's keychain. Do rats have rights? God doesn't have rights to vote. I really should get back on the art grind though. If I'm going to be frustrated doing art and also frustrated not doing art, I might as well do art since I'm going to be frustrated either way. That's a good way to think about it. Room under renovations. There's a heart-shaped locket inside the box. Will you take it? Right where it belongs. No more cowboy hat. Knife is inside the box. Will you take it? You got the real knife. About time. You bid a quiet farewell to the empty gun. I remember when I first woke up here in the garden. I was so scared. Couldn't feel my arms or my legs. My entire body had turned into a flower. Mom, Dad, somebody help me, I called out. But nobody came. Hi, Exorcist. Eventually, the king found me, crying in the garden. I explained what had happened to him. Then he helped me, Zip. He held me with tears in his eyes, saying, "There, there. Everything is going to be all right." He was so emotional. But for some reason, I didn't feel anything at all. Also, thank you, Exorcist, for the water break, the stretch, and the blink. I've cracked my neck now. I've read this already. Oh. Took the key and put it on your phone's keychain. I unlocked the chain. I soon realized I didn't feel anything about anyone. My compassion had disappeared. And believe me, it's not like I wasn't trying. And I wasted weeks with that stupid king, vainly hoping I would feel something. But it became too much for me. I ran away from home. Eventually, I reached the ruins. Inside, I found her, Zip. I thought of all people, she could make me feel whole again. She failed. I realized those two were useless. I became despondent. I just wanted to love someone. I just wanted to care about someone. Zip, you might not believe this, but I decided it wasn't worth living anymore. Not in a world without love. Not in a world without you. So, I decided to follow in your footsteps. I would erase myself from existence. And you know what? I succeeded. But as I left this mortal coil, I started to feel apprehensive. You don't have a soul. What happens when you... Something primal started to burn inside me. No, I thought, I don't want to die. Then I woke up. Like it was all just a bad dream. I was back at the garden. Back at my save point. This is reminding me of a joke I saw of someone going, everyone was saying that Undertale had hard bosses and interesting fights, but all the fights have been super easy. Now there's some stupid flower interrupting my walk every 3 steps down this hall. It's someone responding, wait, have you been killing everything? Interested? I decided to experiment. Again and again, I brought myself to the edge of death. At any point, I could have let this world continue on without me. But as long as I was determined to live, I could go back. Amazing, isn't it, Zip? I was amazed too. At first, I used my powers for good. I became friends with everyone. I solved all their problems flawlessly. Their companionship was amusing. For a while. As time repeated, people proved themselves predictable. What would this person say if I gave them this? What would they do if I said this to them? Once you know the answer, that's it. That's all they are. It all started because I was curious. Curious what would happen if I killed them. I don't like this, I told myself. I'm just doing this because I have to know what happens. What an excuse. You of all people must know how liberating it is to act this way. At least we're better than those stickos that stand around and watch it happen. Chat, did you know that you're one of those sickos that stand around and watch it happen? Because you've watched me kill everything in this video game. That's you. What? Those pathetic people that want to see it but are too weak to do it themselves. Of course, this is not true. I bet someone like that's watching right now, aren't they? Stare. I see. Hey, I've killed everyone before too. Am I more or less a sicko for watching while playing silly goofy Animal Crossing? I think Flowey would call you more of a sicko, but that's a Flowey opinion. Can't blame me, don't call out the lurkers. Okay, I won't call you out. Nowadays, even that's growing tiring. You understand, Zip? I've done everything this world has to offer. I've read every book. I've burned every book. I've won every game. I've lost every game. I've appeased everyone. I've killed everyone. Sets of numbers, lines of dialogue, I've seen them all. But you're different. I never could predict you, Zip. I am a loose cannon. When I saw you in the ruins, I didn't recognize you. I thought I could frighten you, then steal your soul. I failed. And when I tried to load my save file, it didn't work. Zip, your determination. Somehow it's even greater than mine. I just have one question for you, Zip. How did you get back to the ruins from here? Wait, I know. She must have taken you when she left and decided to give you a proper burial rather than hanging out in the basement forever. But why then? What made you wake up? Did you hear me calling you? It doesn't matter now. I'm so tired of this Zip. I'm tired of all these people. I'm tired of all these places. I'm tired of being a flower. Zip, there's just one thing left I want to do. Let's finish what we started. Let's free everyone. Then let's let them see what humanity is really like. That despite it all, this world is still kill or be killed. Wait, did all the other humans die because Flowey's determination beat theirs so they couldn't load saves? No. So... I don't think that's the implication. But I'm not saying that it's not impossible. I've never fully understood this part. What part of it? Then, well, I had been entertaining a few ways to use that power. But seeing you here changed my mind. Zip, I think if you're around, just living in the surface world doesn't seem so bad. They all died because they didn't get good. Thanks, Icy. We don't even need to leave to get them this time. The king has 6 of them locked away. I've tried hundreds of ways to get him to show me them, but he just won't. Zip, I know he'll do it for you. Good thing I'm gonna kill you too, Flower. Why am I telling you all of this? Zip, I said it before. Even after all this time, you're still the only one that understands me. You won't give me any worthless pity. Creatures like us wouldn't hesitate to kill each other if we got in each other's way. So that's why. Scared? What's this feeling? Why am I shaking? Hey, Zip. No hard feelings about back then, right? Hey, what are you doing? Back off. I've changed my mind about all this. This isn't a good idea anymore. You should go back, Zip. This place is fine the way it is. Stop making that creepy face. This isn't funny. You've got a sick sense of humor. So anyways, are you guys ready to watch me fail this first time? Hey, you've been busy, huh? So, I've got a question for you. Do you think even the worst person can change? That everyone can be a good person if they just try? Alright. Well, here's a better question. Do you want to have a bad time? Because if you take another step forward, you're really not going to like what happens next. Well, sorry, old lady. This is why I never make promises. It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing, Flowers are blooming. On days like these, kids like you should be burning in hell. Took a little bit of damage. Huh? I always wonder why people never use their strongest attacks first. Okay. What? You think I'm just gonna stand there and take it? Oop. Our report showed a massive anomaly in the time-space continuum. Timelines jumping left and right, stopping and starting. Oop. Now we'll keep going. Until suddenly, everything ends! A mist. That's your fault, isn't it? You can't understand how this feels. I think I can understand part of how it feels. If I could remember how to do these attacks at all. Let's do Snow Piece. Knowing that one day, without any warning, it's all going to be reset. Whoop. That's fine. Look, I gave up trying to go back a long time ago. I used to be way better at that jump. And getting to the surface doesn't really appeal anymore either. Because even if we do, we'll just end up right back here without any memory of it, right? To be blunt, it makes it kind of hard to give it up my all. Or is that just a poor excuse for being lazy? Hell if I know. All I know is, seeing what comes next, I can't afford not to care anymore. Also have good time zone, Clover. Ugh, that being said, you, really like swinging that thing around, huh? Listen, I know you didn't answer me before, but somewhere in there, I can feel it. There's a glimmer of a good person inside of you. The memory of someone who once wanted to do the right thing. Someone who, in another time, might have even been a friend? Come on, buddy. Do you remember me? Please, if you're listening, let's forget all this, okay? Just lay down your weapon and, well, my job will be a lot easier. I don't need the key anymore. I should have put that away. I'm not sparing him. He's just gonna dunk on me. Well, it was worth a shot. Guess you like doing things the hard way, huh? Sounds strange, but before all this, I was secretly hoping we could be friends. I always thought the anomaly was doing this because they were unhappy. When they got what they wanted, they would stop all this. And maybe all they needed was, I don't know, some good food, some bad laughs, some nice friends. I failed. Oh god, I forgot about this part. That's ridiculous, right? Yeah, you're the type of person who won't ever be happy. You'll keep consuming timelines over and over until, well, hey, take it from me, kid. Someday, you gotta learn when to quit. And that day's today. Oh god, this is the one that I always fail. I hate the ladder attack. The ladder attack screws me up every single time. I'm gonna fail. I can't make this fight. Unless I miraculously no-hit the rest of this, I'm dying here. Because you see, all this fighting is really tiring me out. Yeah. No hit. No, I'm not gonna no-hit it. The ladder attack, I can never get the circle correct. I've gotten the ladder attack really bad forever. That's usually the one that screws me up. Also, I need to do this. We need to put that in there. We're gonna take this and we're gonna do... Actually, you know what I could do is dog residue, but I don't want to because I'm tired. Because I could get dog salads. That's fine, we'll do this. We'll do dog salads next time. I'll get rid of all the old weapons and armor, and then we'll try it again. Blossom did it perfectly a second try. I don't know how he does it. I hate the ladder attack. It's ladders and carousels that I like. Hey, you look frustrated about something. Guess I'm pretty good at my job, huh? It's a beautiful day outside. Birds are singing. Thanks, Sans. Anyway, as I was saying, it's a nice day out. Why not relax and take a load off? Yeah, you bitch. What, you think I'm just gonna stand there and take it? And now I can just not read his dialogue. I did it fine after like 4 tries. No, I've always been bad at it. Super. Like, I've never gotten that one done well. I screwed up. I didn't press up enough. We're gonna try to no-hit it, and then I'm gonna reset it, because that's a bad start. Well, now it's truly no-hit, because that's 1 HP. Somehow the hit sound is triggering my brain to make me think I'm taking damage in the car game. As we all know, BeamNG.Drive definitely has the same damage noise as Undertale. Yep, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. If Mr. Dogfox had his Deltarune team for this fight, I can only imagine what it could have been. I do wonder what would have happened if Deltarune had been made first. Like, truly. I wonder what would it have been like. I'm saving. Also, ads are happening. An expression. That's the expression of someone who's died twice in a row. Suffice to say, you look really unsatisfied. Alright. How about we make it a third? I mean, it'll probably be a third. Here we go. Come on. I'm just slamming my head into things, it's fine. My murder message is pinned. It's okay, I'm only slightly, very extremely ashamed of it. But it was the only one account. That account was completely new and different than all my passive saves, so it's fine. It's fine. Everybody partitioning off their computers to play a Genocide route once. Because even if we do, we'll just end up right where we are. Right, something. Oh god, the muscle memory is coming back. My brain went, I remember where all the spots to go through this are. Oh god. My keyboard's different, so my brain keeps going, so you need to do that, and I'm like, that's the wrong amount of button press. Hey, halfway. No. No, I'm not letting you dunk on me. We'll do one more junk food. Okay. No, I'm not gonna change my ways. I'm gonna- no, we're not getting dunked on. God damn it. That's ridiculous, right? You'll keep consuming timelines over and over until, well, hey, take it from me, kid. Someday you gotta learn when to quit. And that day's today. I'm eating it. Fuck. I should have gotten the better glam burger. Because you see, all this fighting is really tiring me out. That's great. Would you like to stop? If you keep pushing me, then I'll be forced to use my special attack. Shit. I guess we're no-hitting it now. because I have nothing left. Yeah, my special attack. Sound familiar? Well, get ready, because after the next move, I'm going to use it. So if you don't want to see it, now would be a good time to die. I died. He's fine. There is one thing I want to do before we do this again. Well, actually, hold on. I want to do... Okay, so what we're going to do really quick is we're going to drop the old tutu, drop the toy knife, drop the faded ribbon, and we're going to dump all that I can in there, and then we're gonna go here. Yeah, dunked on. We're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go there. And you may be asking, where are we going? We're going back to the Burger Man to go get some more burgers. It's burger time. No, Sans would never do that. Does Sans seem like the kind of guy to dunk on people? Maybe. I don't need the attack up. We'll just do this. Here you go, little weirdo. Thank you.
I walk to Burger King. Then I walk back home from Burger King.
Yeah, I'm walking back home. No, I don't like the steak. Why not steak? Because I don't want it. Legendary Hero is just as good. Oh yeah, I can't put the pie back in my inventory. I guess I don't need it for, because once you get to Asgore, does Asgore actually fight you or does he just perish? Guys, let me make my decisions. Just because it's not optimal for you guys doesn't mean I care. Besides, I can have more legendary heroes. Weep. This goes back in inventory. This goes out of inventory. Snowman piece goes in, snowman piece goes here. Weep. For me, it's just as good. I don't really care about getting to max all the time. It's just as good for me figuring out what I need. Actually, I think the optimal route is just to not eat at all and no-hit the fight easy. Mods, kill that man with hammers. No, don't agree. What about hammers? Person! Appears it isn't optimal because you keep taking damage. You should refrain from that. Okay. I'll stop that. I'll stop that right now. No more damage. Listen, I have a lot of quirks. Guys, I think I can no-hit this section. I'm not gonna change. Never gonna change. Okay. Back to smacking sands. I keep making bad choices. Let's not talk about them. I keep screwing that one up. Don't give it back to me! Goddamn circles never making any goddamn sense. I'm eating the pie. I hate this. I'm crashing out. I'm no hitting the rest of this. I don't care anymore. By no hitting this, I mean I'm gonna die. Wish there was a hammer so we could kill Sans with hammer instead of knife. That'd be more amazing. But also, this is what I meant by the legendary hero is just as good for me as the steak, is because at the point that I start using those items, it literally does not matter. It doesn't matter anymore. I'm at the end, I'm just smacking things, I'm screaming, I'm dying, I'm like someone who's died twice in a row. Crisis? Don't backseat, please. Twice, thrice. I have a way that I've done this fight, and I will keep doing it, which is that I actively don't really want to use items before the halfway point. Can I backseat for one sentence? Yes. Are you gonna tell me to not die? Just hit him. Good advice. I'm not in the backseat, I'm in the house-like carpet. Okay. Hi, Gary. Cool. I'm dead. No hit? No. Fall immediately. He's fine.
In 10,000 bones, make a U-turn.
No. How many bones does Sans use for this? People can change, yeah, and it's icy. Star craves death now. Yes, absolutely. But also welcome in, Gary. Hope you're having a time's good. We're good time zone. We're having a good time here. Soon you'll need a cool mutant hand to count all of your deaths. Thank you. Terraform? No. No. Oh, you know what I haven't talked about on stream? There's a Fields of Mystery update. Gary, we're very well aware of having a bad time with Sans. Oop. Don't you worry, I know how bad of a time I'm going to have. No, it's Undyne the Dying, because she died. She dead.
I hope you're having a time zone day. Also, can I gripe about Twitch version of the opening for a moment? Yes?
No.
Cool. Okay, so normally when you hold a direction you'll
No.
overlap. But for the
I'm not
opening
listening.
NNING specifically, it works different for no reason in me.
Can I have the dragon in my house now? You can date them now! You can date the characters now, Zir! You can date them! Properly date them! All romanceable NPCs can have a dating status now. Whee! Is Undertale about to go on the back burner for another 4 years? Listen, sometimes you just need to just date that dragon. Or March, or any of them. What are you guys talking about? There's a game called Fields of Mystria where you can date characters in the town, and they added an update that lets you actually date the characters now. Whee! Never heard of it, sorry? You don't have to apologize. We're just excited about it. Also, ads are gonna start in 3 minutes. You're not gonna dunk on me. I did so much no hit. I'm not letting you dunk on me today. I'll eat one of the snow pieces. Just to fill in that little bit. Okay, back to this we go. Trader, do you play Splitgate 1 or 2? Neither at this point, but I'm aware what's going on. I only play LOL and sometimes some indie games. I'm so sorry for the amount of time you probably spend playing League. Oh, IDK, what's going on? I'm just asking. Oh, Splitgate 2 is unreleasing. $1047, the company behind it, said, oh, we need to retweak some stuff, so we're basically unreleasing. We're walking it back, we're re-releasing in 2026, we're cutting down the staff, we're getting rid of Splitgate 1 servers in order to make space and cut down on costs. Company's not doing good. company's not doing good. Crisis, the game's not out yet. It's still been in beta. Ah. Sorry. I smacked my face. How did you do that green platform one? What the? I don't know. Something happened. I hate that one. I hate when both of those are active. I hate the bone ladder. I should have waited. Oh well. Wait, hold on. Hold on, Gary. Hold on, Gary. Hold on. Hold on. I can tell you that I've played this before. So before I started this Genocide route, I took a screenshot of my original, like the last time I opened up Undertale, and how many hours I had. I played it a little bit. Like just a smidge. You know, the 36 hours only on Steam, and then I played it again more than once on the Switch. I'm a normal person, and I've spent a reasonable amount of time on Undertale. It's fine. I should have waited. Here goes nothing. Are you ready? Survive this and I'll show you my special attack. Fuck. Sorry. It's Toby Fox in his circles. Toby Fox in his goddamn circles. Anyways, yes, Gary, I've played a lot of Undertale. But I haven't played the Genocide route since 2016. Because that was the last time I played it on PC. Sorry, the Sans fight does something to me. You are doing amazing. I'm doing something. Okay, well, we're no-hitting. That's fine. I don't mind trying to no-hit. I say as I then immediately get hit. It's fine. I'm gonna have a bad run this time because I got really close last time and my... You know that feeling when you've done really good at a game or like gotten really close to something and your heart just goes too fast? Yeah. No, we'll let myself crash and burn. It's fine. That's fine. I'm fine. We're fine. We're gonna take a moment. We're gonna stretch. Everybody's gonna stretch their limbs, even if they aren't me. And we're gonna drink water. I wanna go stare at something. No, I don't rage over it. I don't... Okay, so Gary, you have never been here before. You haven't heard the stories. I need you to know that it took me 6 months to do this fight. The first time I did it, when I was playing it in 2016. And that was just me, like, playing it once or twice during college classes, like, after I was done with class, like, I'd go back to my dorm and I'd play the fight once or twice, and then I would reach the adrenal crash, and then I would stop playing, and then I would go do my homework. And it's fine. I'm a zippy playing getting over it? No, because I will crash out. I dropped my hot dog on the floor earlier and it snapped in half. That's how I feel when I almost beat Sans, but don't. I almost have 99 bits and 99,999 feathers. Nice. So you came to the fight prepared? I came to the fight with... Whole brain cells. And none of them are firing. And you know what? Maybe that's what we need. Maybe we just need to sit here and ramble about stupid things and video games we like and things happening in the world, and maybe that will somehow unlock the inherent ability in my soul to be able to do this fight. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna do something radical. I'm turning down Undertale. I know it is a lot quieter now. But now you can better hear me, and I can better hear your shenanigans. And it will be fine. Beep. Thought you were going to pull a reverse special attack and leave Sans forever trapped in a dialogue about lives. Technically, Sans would count that as a win. Like, it's not a perfect win condition, but I think he would count it as a win. Somewhat related, but why are video game controllers so bad? How are the video game control? Oh, okay. No hit run. How are they bad? In terms of software support? Oh, they just hate you. I don't know why I jumped. I'm feeling jumpy. I failed. Video game doesn't recognize my controller unless it uses the wireless dongle. Have you tried? Have you tried getting good? That's not the correct response. I'm so sorry. Sans can't win as long as he kills you because you could come back as many times as you want, but if you resolve to leave him eternally in dialogue, he can't lose either. Why don't you heal and continue? Because I'm quirky. No, because I don't like using the heal items before the halfway point. If I can get to the halfway point, it doesn't matter. That's the number of fingers on a spider. Soon, wait, don't spiders have legs? Yes. Like, this is not a doomed run so far. We've done a no-hit in the intro, which means we're off to a good start. Yep, no hit all the way through. Except for the 7 points of damage I just took. We won't talk about it. Okay, I'm gonna go date a dragon and or a redhead. If you win while I'm gone, I'll be mildly disappointed. Have fun, Blossom. If you ignore the damage, it's not real. I can gaslight my way through this. Okay, now that Blossom's not here, I can win. Because that's definitely how it goes. I should have jumped through that one, it's fine. Whee! I wish dragons were real, even if it would mean that none of my friends would ever have ever known me. I'd be a pile of ash for being annoying. Listen, you'd be living your best life. I think if dragons existed, a lot of things would be different. Because, like... Whoop. Bad start. It's fine, we'll just no-hit the rest. Like, think about how different society would be If there was no... If there were dragons. I died. The bones can't break if you don't know they exist. Well, the bones don't break. I break. The bones break me. I had a friend assign me a book to read about dragons. I should do that sometime. Yes. Read book about dragons. Do it, do it, do it, do it. I forgot dragons aren't real for a second. They're not. Ready? Yeah, the muscle memory's coming back. I just need to lock in for a second. I need my brain cells to think about what they want to do, and I need them to just lock in. I just want to win the video game. Maybe the real dragon was the sands we killed along the way. You know what? I agree with that. Should read that asexuality book I bought the other day despite being ace myself. I bought it because I opened to a random page and found a random essay by someone and they were describing literally my exact experience and I was like, oh, okay. Listen, just because you already know you're ace doesn't mean you don't want to read more things about that experience. That's the point of literature and writing, is to convey shared experiences through human history. Even if that history is relatively close to each other. Knowing that you are not alone in this universe is a very powerful feeling. And I think a lot of people underestimate just how powerful a feeling it can be. So reading more things about an experience that you already have is super valuable. It helps you feel like there's other people out there that feel the same things you do, and there are lots of people out there that feel the same things you do. There's lots of shared experiences even beyond sexuality and our experiences there within that I think people forget are shared experiences, like things that people experience when they're younger. Gary, I don't need advice, but thank you. You also pressed no arrow buttons. You'd probably die. Thanks, Icy. Thanks for the backseat. Beep. Let's do... Let's do the 2 snow pieces. No, you're fine, Gary. I just don't want people telling me how to play games unless I am specifically asking. We don't talk about that attack. It's fine. Hey! If you press a bunch of arrows in the woods and nobody hears it, did you really die? Well, I mean, I'm streaming it on Twitch, so yes. I think that's how dying works in the video game. That logic problem did not account for the marvels of technology. If I got to stream in a cabin in the woods, it'd be fine. I hate this goddamn ladder. I hate the ladder. I hate the ladder. The ladder hates me, and I hate the ladder. And we're gonna sit here for a second, and we're gonna think about my life choices all together now, everybody. You guys ready to sit here and think about life choices? I'm ready to sit here and think about life choices. I no longer want to sit here and talk about my life choices. I should have waited. I'm getting bounced. That's fine. I'm gonna die. Just kidding, I'm not gonna die. If I just keep gaslighting myself into thinking I'll die, do you think it'll work and I will live? God damn. God damn! I'm dying. Okay, we'll give it one more chance. Are you playing with controller, Zippy? No, but I could play with controller. Should we see what happens if I play with controller for this last attempt? It's probably gonna screw up because all my muscle memory is based on the arrow pad. But we'll try it. An expression. That's the expression of someone who's died 10 times in a row. Hey, congrats! The big 1-0. Let's invite all your friends over for a big shindig. We can have pie and hot dogs and... wait. Something's not right. You don't have any friends. That was a bitch move. Yeah, this is going to end poorly. Oh, the button didn't want to work. Well, no hit time. Yeah, my timing's off. Yeah, I can't do that with controller. We'll do it one more time, but we're gonna actually give it a real chance. I can't do it with controller. I literally probably played Sans so much with keyboard that if I tried to do it any other way, I'd have to relearn the fight. I just want to be a dude with so much whimsy and silly, just a guy, but instead I'm a vessel for capitalism and that's so evil, not whimsical. It's rude. I agree we should not hit time. No hitting time. I died 11 times in a row. Well, give or take. There's nuance to this stuff. Fuck you, Sans. Don't think I'll be able to count very well from here. Count for me, okay? We'll start from 12. Yeah, see how that went no hit? I can't do this with... Uh-oh. That's fine. Which is why I think it's so fascinating that a whole bunch of Deltarune stuff I find a lot easier to do on the controller. Like, I don't know what to tell you about that. Time, if you were a boss fight, I'd strive to no-hit you, but probably only after dying like a million times. Okay, listen, it's kind of funnier that you use the other time. The ladder bone attack, I don't think I could do either way. Because I hate ladder bones, and ladder bones hate me, and that's okay. We have an all-hate relationship. Oops. Somehow screwed that up, but that's fine. Ads are happening in 3 minutes. With my luck, I will already be dead by then, so don't worry too much. You done? Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's do Butterscotch Pie. Did you know you can avoid all these bones by descending into the Z buffer? What the fuck does that mean? I don't want to know what that means. Away from the camera? I can't go that way! Heh. Heh. I'm fine. Do you think Sans would actually spare you if you were a basketball player? Maybe. Probably not. You go towards the camera? Imagine if I just hit a button and the heart just like zoomed in on the screen. I should have waited. Ah! Sorry, it's my worst enemy. I should have waited. That's okay, we deal with it. Nope. We fail. Nope. Okay. I'm done. Also, congrats, Super. It can end now. Watch this video game. Listen, I didn't expect to beat it today, and that is okay. I think I got really close that one time, and my brain has been locked out for the rest of the game, and that's okay. So we'll try again another day. I want to play Tales of Mystria really, really badly, so we will probably play Fields of Mystria.
Less than 3 doo doo.
Thank you. We'll either play Fields of Mystria right after we beat Undertale again, or when my brain decides to crash out playing Undertale. Whichever happens first. But regardless, I appreciate all the rats so very much. Thank you guys for being here and putting up with me. I don't think there's anything else to say. You guys are a lovely bunch, a fantastic community. You guys are great. Take care of yourselves, drink water, eat food. I thought I mixed it up, but it's fine. Get rest, take your meds, do everything you gotta do. I'll see you guys on Thursday for whatever comes next. Goodbye!
nightmares. Feeling like I had a good time.